Hi everyone! Today we're going to be making a pecan pie. So what goes into the pecan pie? We're going to be doing the Karo corn syrup recipe. So we'll be using 1 cup Karo light corn syrup, 3 eggs, 1 cup sugar, 2 tablespoons butter melted, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 1½ cups pecans, and 1 unbaked or frozen 9-inch deep dish pie crust. So let's begin. Now I gave you the ingredients for this recipe, and that is standard elevation. If you live in a high altitude, you will have to make some adjustments, which I live in Colorado, so I am going to have to do the high altitude one. So the 1 cup sugar will be reduced down to 2/3 cup sugar. The 2 tablespoons of butter will be increased to 3 tablespoons butter. And then the oven temperature is going from 350 degrees down to 325 degrees. So that way, whether you're low altitude, regular altitude, will be the first amounts. If it's high altitude, it'll be the ones that I just mentioned. So you want to go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. For high altitude, 325. Now, if you're going to be using a frozen pie crust, what you want to do is take a baking sheet and put it in the preheated oven until it is preheated as well. And the reason why you want to go ahead and do that is because it is frozen and it'll be on the warm pan. Also, anytime you use a baking sheet that's got a lip on it like this, it likes to, when it gets a little bit older, it likes to twist when it gets hot. With a pie crust that's full of filling, when it does that, it's going to be more prone to spill over. So if we already get the twisting out of the way, it should be less likely to spill. So the first thing that you want to do is add the first 5 ingredients. So we'll go ahead and put the Karo corn syrup in, which was 1 cup. 1 cup of sugar, but for me it's going to be 2/3 cups. Three eggs. Two tablespoons of butter, but for high altitude, 3 tablespoons. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then we'll go ahead and mix that thoroughly. And it's looking pretty good. And then we want to do 1½ cups of pecans and dump them in. And give that a stir. Now, I'm making this for my husband and I's 6th wedding anniversary. It was the other day, but he had to work. So we'll go ahead and celebrate it tonight when he gets home. Okay, so the oven is preheated. I'll take out my hot pan and put my frozen pie crust on there and go ahead and fill the pie crust. So we'll go ahead and put it in a 350 degree oven if you're at regular altitude, or 325 degree oven if it's high altitude. And you want to go ahead and bake it for 60 to 70 minutes. And if it gets too brown on the edges of the crust, then go ahead and put foil around that and finish baking it. It is fresh out of the oven. It did not boil over, which I was really pleased about. I baked it for 60 minutes, and now we just got to let it cool for 2 hours, and then we can serve it up. Okay, so here is the pecan pie. We'll go ahead and get my husband to give it a taste test.
Very good. Very good.
Take two.
Very good.
Recipe deals for easy meals. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is Cooking with Sherry. Until we meet again.